Once upon a time, in a quiet village at the foot of a towering mountain, lived three brothers, James, Daniel, and Eli. They were kind and close, but each had a very different approach to life. One day, the village elder called them together and said, "Beyond that mountain lies a hidden valley full of opportunity and peace, but reaching it is not easy. Each of you must take your own path to get there." The next morning, the three brothers set out on their journey. James, the eldest, was strong and confident. "Speed is everything," he declared. Without waiting for the others, he charged up the mountain, but the higher he climbed, the steeper and rougher it became. Out of breath and weary, James eventually gave up and returned home, saying, "Maybe it wasn't meant for me." Daniel, the middle brother, was intelligent and cautious. He packed maps, charts, and tools. "Planning is key," he said. But the more he studied the mountain, the more he hesitated. "What if I choose the wrong path?" he worried. Days turned into weeks, and Daniel never took a single step up the mountain. Eli, the youngest, wasn't the strongest or the smartest, but he was determined. He started walking with a steady pace. He fell, stumbled, and made mistakes, but he always got back up. Along the way, he listened to advice, learned from others, and never stopped moving forward. Eventually, Eli reached the summit and looked out over the hidden valley. It was beautiful. Lush fields, clear rivers, and endless opportunity. He built a life there and became known as someone who helped others find their way too. Years later, the three brothers met again. James said, "I had the strength, but I gave up." Daniel said, "I had the knowledge, but I was too afraid to begin." Eli smiled and said, "I just kept going one step at a time, and that made all the difference." Moral of the story: success doesn't come only to the strong or the smart, but to those who never give up.